What's up, guys? It's the Movie Bros. I'm Frankie the Cisco Kid.
And I'm Corey the Stooks. Today we are going to be reviewing Spotlight. It's a movie about the Boston Globe uncovering the 2001 um, scandal in the Catholic Church where priests
Or molesting.
were molesting children.
Mhm.
At the beginning of the movie, we open in 1976 Boston police precinct, and this young cop is asking if the priest will basically be convicted in court. And you could tell this veteran cop, he's seen these
He's
things.
kind of just laid back. He's like, I mean, it's gonna happen. It's not the first time. And
he's seen the corruption, and he basically doesn't think it will come to pass because he's seen these cases go through time and again. And it's it's interesting to see that it went that far back. And then we cut to 2001 at the Globe, where there's a retirement for a reporter, and the Spotlight team basically gets a tip, and they pursue it, and as events uncover themselves, they get deeper and deeper into the scandal.
the Spotlight team is pretty much a group. You could say the A team. You could say you got Rachel McAdams, Mark Ruffalo, Michael Keaton. It's just a great group of people who work together who are just known for what they do. They get on a story, they take their time, and they really dig deep into the story. This is a very emotional movie, especially if you're a strong believer of of God and Catholic. Myself, I am Catholic, and to go to watch this and know that as a child I never knew anything about this, and then to look at it now, you're just like, wow, this actually happened, and it kind of hurts in a way, to know that that could have happened to anybody. Unfortunately, you know, 6% of priests apparently were doing this, right? And 6%, you're like, well, that's not that bad, right? You'd think,
But
but
it's
still,
really,
out of 1,500, that's about 90 priests.
to
And go ahead.
put it in raw numbers. I mean, he just alluded to it, 6%. We're roughly talking about 1 in 20 priests.
Hmm.
That's pretty scary.
Right, exactly. And just to know that that's what I mean, that's what we grew up with too. I mean,
Yeah, I
you
raised Catholic as
so
well.
it's just to know, thank God that we didn't have to go through that.
Right.
And the horrible thing about it is, as Rachel McAdams interviewing these people, and so is Mark. It's a very touching movie just to know what they went through, and to their job was just to get that, and they really did a very good job.
I love the scenes with Ruffalo and Stanley Tucci, who played, I
Mhm.
believe the actors, the man's name was Mitchell Garabedian,
Mhm.
a lawyer who was basically bringing these events to light and
Right.
like uncovering it.
He was trying his best to make sure this stuff got, and he just couldn't, and he couldn't do it himself.
And you really get behind that person because he was doing the right thing. He wasn't sitting back and letting these events happen. He was
Mhm.
trying to do something about it.
Right. He just needed the help, like you said. And Ruffalo does this amazing performance. I mean, this man clearly has a wife and kid in the movie, but doesn't really get into too much detail, which kind of bothered me a little bit. I mean, clearly, he's having some problems. He lived in his own crappy apartment, and
Right.
he just. But at the end of the day, the three got. It wasn't just about work. It wasn't about making one of the best stories ever. It was about making sure that they got the people that they interviewed and got the people that got hurt justice. You know what I mean?
And what I love about this movie is, there have been journalism movies in the past, but I feel like these journalists, like, they really cared, and you felt like their passion, like when they got upset, you really felt like they were
Right.
invested in the story.
Exactly.
And I mean, it's fabulous acting by Ruffalo, Rachel McAdams.
I mean, the crazy thing is that the Boston Globe was in front of a Catholic school, and
Right.
Mark Ruffalo went there. I'm sorry, not Mark Ruffalo. Michael Keaton went there, and him not even knowing this was happening the whole time, to be a board member of it. He's just like, it's truly an amazing film, guys. And it's definitely worth a watch. I mean, it's 1 o'clock right now. We just finished watching a 2 hour long movie, but I'll tell you what, it took. I mean, it took a while to get into it, but like I told Corey, the investment of, you always want. I think you want to start on that roller coaster, get on that level, and then drop, and that had me the whole way after that. So
The pacing it's definitely a little slower in the beginning, and
Right.
I feel like the first 30 minutes it takes a little while to get going,
Mm.
but once it gets going,
It's a
it
nonstop
flows.
ride. It's a
It
yeah.
flows,
Right.
and I feel like I guess that kind of makes sense because if you're a reporter, you're on you
Mhm.
it would get more intense as you start to uncover more and more, and I mean it's a phenomenal performance by these actors. They won the SAG Ensemble Award, and like this is an all-star cast.
Who else was in the movie that we just found out?
Uh, oh, Richard Jenkins. He actually
Right.
heard Jenkins' voice. I did not realize that Richard Jenkins was in this film,
Right.
and he does a
He
great.
plays a very strong role. He's in about maybe 10, 15 minutes of
Yeah,
it.
but
You
it's
don't ever
solid.
see him, but you just hear the phone conversations.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, another guy. You were on fire. He
Thanks.
also picked up. There's a scene between Rachel McAdams and one of the victims, and
oh, that's right.
the
Yeah.
victim, is upset because this is 6 weeks after 9/11, and 9/11 slowed the Spotlight team down because they were reporting on the
The
9/11
disaster and everything
and what
happened.
happened. Well, the victim is understandably upset because they've opened up and
Nothing's getting done
nothing,
for 6 weeks.
and so he's leaving frustrated, but he's reluctantly giving them more time. And you see as he's leaving in the background, there's two TVs. And on the TV to the left, you see Penn State and you see Joe Paterno. I feel like that was pretty meta. Tom McCarthy.
Great job by him.
He did a phenomenal job directing.
But just to have that, Corey was like, I didn't even notice it. And I did as soon as he stood up. I was like, wow, a square, and it had Joe Paterno. I'm like, wow, is that the Sandusky thing? I mean, crazy coincidence. I mean, you clearly know why he put it in there.
Of course.
But I mean, I think this is just an all-star cast, and it was very, very well-made movie. Definitely on the top of my Oscar list.
It's up right up there. I put it slightly behind Room, I think, but it's up there, man.
Right.
It's my number two.
I would have to go with you
Yeah.
on that. Do you want ratings?
Let's do the ratings.
Okay.
I guess I should lead off this
Go ahead,
time.
yeah.
I'm going to give this one 4.5 out of 5. I guess let's call it Pulitzers because they won awards for writing the story. It's an awesome movie. Everyone should check it out. It's a strong contender for maybe winning Best Picture too. So we'll see how
Right.
those events unfold. And it's
It's a day one Blu-ray buy.
and it
Definitely
actually
go get it.
just came out.
Right.
And we have
Yesterday, because it's
yeah, well, technically.
So yes, go buy this movie, watch it. It's definitely worth every watch you do. And just tell a little bit more about. Again, it's kind of like The Big Short in a way, as far as like I didn't know that this happened. So, but other than that, guys, I think that's it.
Frankie, what's your score?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 1:00. I'm sleeping. I'm actually giving it the same. I'm giving it a 4 as Room because of. I think Room is better, but it's definitely better than Big Short and Mad Max to me. So I'm giving it the 4 out of 5 for sure. But I do apologize. Thank you for that. I almost left without my score.
You left us on pins and needles. There's going to be a cliffhanger. We'd have to explain next episode.
I was going to actually put until next episode. But anyways, guys, we're signing out. Thank you for watching. Let us know what you guys want us to watch. Like, subscribe.
Tell us what y'all want us to review, and thank you for watching.
That's right. Signing off.